Hi there, Infinity Innovations, working with LuxPower, are very pleased to be a Works with Octopus partner. Because our battery storage systems are so flexible, they can work for people who have solar. We've got a massive new market, the squirrel pod, which is the non-solar market. So many people now are moving on to variable tariff providers, such as Agile, who will give you incredibly cheap electricity at certain times of the day. And on peak, it's generally a bit more expensive. So people are looking for the ability to harvest that energy. Now, particularly with Agile, one of the quirks of it is the prices change every day and they're in 30-minute blocks. So unless you sit there and want to program your system every night, it's harder to grab the cheapest of cheap electricity, but not anymore. We've developed an auto charge package. It's very simple. You simply type in a number. How many nighttime charges do you want? Nighttime runs from, we call it from midnight till 8 in the morning. You simply tell the system how many charges you want. For example, I want 4. It will find the 4 cheapest 30-minute slots every night, and your system will be put into charge during that period. But we can do another thing. We've got an afternoon charge as well. So between midday and 4:30, same thing. So you can do a top up of the battery. So essentially you don't need so many batteries because you can top them up again in the afternoon. The reason for a top up is because we want to make sure we've got power in the batteries, so we're never buying power when the on-peak period comes, which is generally about 4 till 8, but again that changes. We've got enough power by doing the top up. And if you already had enough power in your batteries, well, okay, they'd be in charge mode, but it doesn't really matter because it's one of the cheap periods anyway. And then the last thing that we really strongly recommend that people do is block discharging of your system between, say, midnight and 6 in the morning. So what we're saying is, yeah, I want my batteries to find the cheapest power and only fill using that, but I want you to hang on to it till 6 in the morning. And what we'll do is I'm going to put my dishwasher, I'm going to do all that heavy usage stuff between midnight and 6 because the off-peak is always generally much cheaper anyway. It's up to you to have a look at those prices. We have no control over what Octopus do, for example. We're a beta system, we're just reacting. So there's no guarantees on what's going to happen moving forwards, but the system is automated, really, really simple. And by deploying your heavy usage between that period where we're not taking it out of the batteries, midnight till 6, you don't need so many batteries. By doing a top up, you don't need so many batteries. So it's never a question of, I use 20 kilowatts a day, I need 20 kilowatts of battery storage, not at all. You can work your system much more cleverly and make additional bonuses. Look, if you ever want more batteries, it couldn't be simpler. You add another battery. If you had a single system and you feel, actually, I need more charge and more discharge, we can add another unit. This is a modular system. So have a look at the Agile tariffs, see if it's something you feel can work for you, and if you want any more explanation, give us a call.